the mind is influenced by the food. The food that we take, we'll have to be very careful with the type of food that we take. Not only that the yogic system talks about the sattvic, rajasic and tamasic food, but we should also be careful with the mental setup of the person who cooks the food. In fact, it can go much deeper than that. There was a sadhu sannyasi who will not eat in anybody's house, who cooks for himself and eats whatever he cooks, very simple things. Because he was so smart, wise and things like that, the king used to come and take his advice. But he normally not expects anything from the king, and king will offer so many things, but he will keep refusing. Thank you, I have enough. At one point of time, the king insisted that you should at least come to our palace and have a good meal, because the king knows the type of food that he eats. Very simple, humble, like puffed rice and whatnot. So he agreed. The sadhu agreed once, okay, I'll come. Because the king was pestering so much. He went there to the king's palace, and it was a spread, amazing spread. Huge amount of things, and the sadhu will not be able to eat so much. But because of the love and affection of the king, he was able to eat to a good amount. And when there was nobody in the room, there was one pearl necklace of the king's hanging on a place. He went and took it, and he hid it himself and went to his place. But he was very uncomfortable for the amount of food that he has eaten. So he felt so much of discomfort, so he went and vomited. His stomach got cleared and head got cleared. Then he looked at the pearl's necklace and he was shocked. How cheaply I have behaved. I have taken the necklace of the king's. So he rushed back. In the meantime, the king found that the necklace was missing, and he started questioning everybody in the palace. The cook, the person who served, everybody. And they were all saying, no, we didn't take it, we didn't take it. So by this time the sage came there and said, I took this necklace. And the king didn't believe. He said, whom are you trying to save? You're trying to save somebody here. Don't do that. He said, okay, let me explain. He said, and asked the cook, what are the ingredients you used? He showed him. Take me to the storeroom. He went to the storeroom, saw the ingredients from which it was cooked. And he also asked him, how did you get these ingredients? Then the cook said, this was confiscated from a thief who stole all these items from shops. So the government has caught the thief and confiscated all these, and that is what is now being used in the palace. So the traces of the negativity of somebody has gone into the grocery items, and that vibration has gone into a pure soul, like a sage soul, and it has contaminated. So you, from this story, what you are supposed to understand is how sensitive you are to the influences of the negativity. But I'll tell you much deeper than this. The same king, when he was going towards the market, whenever he see a particular woodcutter who is selling his wood, as soon as he sees him, he will get, like anxious, he will get angry. Somehow he will feel as if I'll have to kill him. And he didn't understand why am I feeling as if I'll have to kill him? What is the enmity that I have with a woodcutter? And this was going on for some time. He called his minister, one wise minister, and told them, like, I've got this problem. I don't know what. Now this wise minister went to the sage and asked the sage, what's happening? Why the king is having such an anxiety? Then the sage gave a solution. He said, go to the woodcutter, or I will go to the woodcutter. And sage took the responsibility for himself. He went to the woodcutter and asked him, do you have sandalwood? He said yes. He showed the sandalwood. Okay, be ready. Next week there is going to be a huge yajna in the palace. We are going to use sandalwood, so kindly send it by next week. Now he told the king, now you go by this marketplace and tell me how do you feel about this woodcutter. Now this time he went and it was a pleasant thing. Not only that he felt pleasant about it, but also when he saw the woodcutter, he felt pleasant. He was surprised. How did this so quickly changed? Then the sage said, he had the sandalwood, but in a small town like this, who is going to regularly buy sandalwood? If at all sandalwood will have to be bought, it is only you. And he was expecting your death, because for the death pyre you might buy the sandalwood. Now I changed his mind. For your birth date there is going to be yajna, and for your birth they are going to use the sandalwood. Then he understood. So he would have now changed his mind and started thinking that the king will have to long live. Will have to live long, so that every year he can sell sandalwood. So his pleasant thought introduced a pleasantness into you. So be careful what do we think about others, and also be careful about where do you take your food. So you will have to protect your mind and the thoughts wonderfully well. Take care of it. Thank you.